Steven, you're your own mom. You can do whatever you want. I love that.
You know, for an episode that kind of seems legitimately pointless, there were one or two really legitimately funny lines in this. I mean, really the only thing that happens in it that's like a connection to the story or anything is like they find the pod. Great, Steven can control it. That's interesting. But yeah, everything else just kind of like Steven goes with these friends and finds the pod. He's goofing around with it. You know, not cool. Not a smart thing to do, obviously. And then the gems come,
Sweet
almost destroy
alien
him.
technology.
The gems
I'm
come,
just gonna fuck around with it.
Yeah, gems come, almost destroy him, and they're really angry at him for very rightfully so.
Am I the only one who had, like, when they were sticking the spears through it and everything, had flashbacks to that Tom and Jerry cartoon where Tom tries to present himself as a gift in the box and Jerry stabs the fuck out of it, slices it in half, then opens it up and then holds
It's
up
so
a sign
gruesome they can't show
and
it in
says,
the cartoon.
holds up a sign that says, "Is there a doctor in the house?" Like, when Garnet broke that thing in half, I wanted to look at it and be like, ooh. And just like, is there a doctor?
I love it when cartoons are too gory for the cartoon that they can't show.
Well,
it.
what killed me is that in the next scene in that cartoon, Tom's sitting there formulating some other plan, but not only does he have bandages all over his body,
Got
he
one
has
giant
one
one.
where he was sawn.
It's like, how did they put him back together?
Jesus Christ, Hanna-Barbera.
But, yeah, I should give you an idea how much we remember from this episode, because we're already talking about Tom and Jerry. But no, okay.
It actually was a good episode. I actually thought it was pretty decent.
Like,
It's not...
Okay, so they almost kill him and everything, and they're like, Steven, we're very disappointed, like, lay off, man, he's just a kid. And then they're like, you know what, let's unground him. I'm like, what the hell did I miss? If it started off with them being, like, really aggressive on him, I mean, don't get me wrong, they wanted him to, like, look for every single piece and stuff like that, but again, he's a gem, he's part of it, he talks about how he wants to be taken seriously and wants to be part of the team, and, you know, okay, he's gonna make some mistakes here and there, which he already has and stuff, but it's like, there's nothing in the beginning that indicated they were being, like, especially tougher than usual or anything like that, and I don't know, I kind of felt this was a big screw-up.
I think they've been tough on him, like, the whole time. I mean, he still can't watch television, which to a child that age, you may as well just kill him.
But at the same time, I don't know. It did
and the
not
other thing is,
seem
but
like...
the other thing is, he just went through this major life event. And you were just complaining in the previous episode that Pearl's like, I don't understand human emotion. Like, I didn't seem like they were really doing anything for him either. And he may have a little bit of PTSD going now, because it's like, shit, I've seen things. And he's stressed out, so you know, maybe you could argue that instead of giving the TV back, they should have just called it a wash, considering he was running around with alien technology. But, you know, I
don't know.
I think their point was, it's just like, yeah, like, we just had an Earth invasion. He nearly broke up with his girlfriend. All of this shit went down. He's got all of these things on his mind. You know, let him have a little fun. That shouldn't be the fun he's having. Granted, you shouldn't run around in alien technology. That's how you fucking get Independence Day. That's how it starts. So, but...
Yeah, maybe if he was doing something that was not as harmful, like, that just seems like a big what the hell are you doing thing. What you brought up, because, like, when they're driving and he does bring up the whole backstory and he talks about, I'm kind of my mom and I don't know if the gems like me necessarily because they feel I kind of took her away. And they...
I love that silence.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice scene. But it's like that one little moment feels like that's kind of it. It doesn't feel like... And granted, these are very short, obviously, but it doesn't feel like there's enough building up to kind of that ending, like, hey, we should really, really lay off. Aside from that scene, which is a good scene, but it's very short and it's just some dialogue. The rest of the time, he's just kind of acting like normal Steven. So I don't know. It didn't feel as earned to me. Like, I don't dislike the episode necessarily, but I felt to get to that ending, I'm like, that could have been bookend a little better. It seemed like, here's the end of the episode. It didn't have the right...
Is he acting like normal Steven? Like, all we've seen so far, like, is the episode with the invasion, him going nuts and nearly breaking up with his girlfriend, and this episode. how much of normal Steven have we really seen? Like, this may just be him slowly getting back to normal, but then he had that scene in the car.
No, but they were also kind of not forcing him, but they were talking about their stuff, so he kind of shared too. And like I said, that's a good scene, but everything else just seems like
He could have shared anything. He could have said it sucks just not to have TV. Like, he went there. So, I don't know. It seems like it left an impact on him.
Maybe like
You insensitive prick.
no, I mean no, I know what you're talking about. Where it's like, okay, so here's like you don't need a ton. Sometimes just a little scene like that is enough. And we talk about this all the time. Sometimes all you need is a look. All you need is a line. All you need is whatever. So that could carry it through.
Okay, and keep in mind, he did. Yes, he got into the alien pod, but he also was doing the responsible thing initially until peer pressure kicked in.
Yeah.
And their point, which in his current mental state, I think was legitimate, is just like, hey, you gotta unwind, like, you have all this pressure on you, and that's when he gave into weakness. It was like, okay, maybe you're right, like, maybe I should just cut back and have a little fun, and but he was initially, he's like, guys, this is gem technology, you can't do it, and idiot onion head hair or whatever, like, throws the rock at it, and, like, it...
Did they confirm yet? Like, is he related to Onion? Because he was talking about being a DJ, but...
I'm just assuming yes.
But yeah, but he's like, my dad wants me to wear a raincoat and stuff like that, and fish and stuff like that. So the first thing I thought of is Onion's father, so I thought maybe they're related. I don't know.
I'm just assuming yes, but...
That they both have kind of the same...
I'm sure the fans will answer that one, so...
But we also thought the three of them might have been related to the gems. As far as I know, everyone's saying that. I mean, there's no confirmation that they're connected in any way. Like any future episodes, but it's like they're designed so similar, which is just so odd. Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike it. It's fine.
I think I like the episode more than you did.
No, probably. Like I said, I would have maybe liked it more if there was a stronger, like I said, if that ending was built up a little bit more. I mean, I see where you're coming from. Like, you don't need that much, but I would have liked a little bit more.
At least there was no Ronaldo.
That is true. And even the artist kid, the one with the shades or whatever, like, in the one episode, I'm like, okay, I get him. Like, I don't like him or dislike him. He just doesn't do much for me. He has some really funny lines.
My favorite is talking about it's like the gems are invading or whatever. He's like, not cool. Earth forever. I'm serious. That's gonna be my reply. Right? Social media is inundated with French flags and this, and we should honor these people. It's like, well, how can you honor these people and not these people? And well, how can you be upset about this terrorist bombing but not what's going on in Syria? How can you this that? I'm just like, shut up. I'm just gonna say, not cool. Earth forever.
What about the other planet?
What about
Mars?
What about Mars? Like, you don't give a shit about Mars?
Pluto's back. We got Pluto back. Huh? No love for Pluto?
No love for Pluto. It's like a mini planet or something. I don't know. What about the sun? Huh? You don't give a shit about the sun?
What about Mars? We found water on there, right?
If somebody cares about something, just let them care about something and go and live your own little life. There's enough crazy out there right now that not cool. Earth forever.
Does seem like just Earth forever. Even the episode ends with that, just Earth forever.
Earth forever.
What I actually thought was going to happen, I thought when they were taking the pictures, like the selfies and stuff like that, I thought like Peridot was going to somehow on social media see the selfies and be like, aha, that's where they are, and maybe come to get them.
That would have been awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Alien technology, YOLO.
So, I mean, it's okay. I like I said, I still think it should have been a smaller thing he should have been doing than messing with the alien technology from something that almost killed him. And, both times, I mean, Peridot almost killed him, and this thing, I guess the gens almost killed him, but still. And I would have liked to bookend a little bit more, but
whatever.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something more important?
What's that?
How these episodes are arranged on Amazon?
Yes. Let's.
The fuck?
I'm just going to tell all the fans right now, all the people that are saying, like, no, look, some of these are out of order and everything, but trust me, at first it doesn't matter, but you gotta watch these in order, because this is apparently, like, the end of Season 2, and, the episode just before is the what the fuck was it? Where Connie's calling and trying to figure out what happened to Steven and stuff like that. Like, all of that, according to Amazon, happened before the giant hand comes down and Garnet's revealed to be two people and stuff
Literally,
like that.
we would have seen, what was the previous episode called?
Yeah, I'm forgetting now. But yeah.
Full disclosure.
Yes.
If we had watched this in the order that Amazon gave it to us, we would have seen Full Disclosure before the reveal with Garnet and the alien invasion, and I would have been sitting here going, the fuck did I miss?
Yeah, I thought it would have been like some sort of weird setup that Amazon, or like that the show had, because the show starts in the middle of stories and stuff like that.
I don't know if this is on Amazon. I don't know if this is on Cartoon Network. I don't know who's fucking responsible for this, but you should be ashamed and go sterilize yourself. Who does that? Like, completely out of frickin' order. And, like, early on I would be like, okay, well, that doesn't matter the order. We got nothing going on. But that invasion was a huge fucking plot point. And I would have been sitting here scratching my head going, what the hell are they talking about?
I felt like it would have been a joke. Like, if I started the Full Disclosure and there he is on the phone, Steven, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, oh, like, we're not supposed to know what happened or something like that. But, yeah, no, it's, not cool. Earth forever.
Earth forever.